What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be doing something a little fun on the Lights Army account, because one thing that we've already capped out is, of course, C-Lane 45 in the Light faction, but we really have not touched any other faction in really forever. And to be honest, the amount of power gains we've seen wouldn't make me surprised that non-transcendence heroes might actually be able to perform. And you guys can see that a lot of these factions, we don't really have anything, and we don't really even have our characters with the right gear or anything. So I just want to see what happens. Today I want to jump into probably the dark faction here. So as far as the dark heroes that we can use on our lineup, we basically don't really have a ton of them. I mean actually for the dark faction, surprisingly, we have more than any other faction. So I want to give this a try. I wish we could use pre-made teams, because one thing I do want to do is I want to switch around the artifacts, and I want to see how far these special artifacts can actually take us. So number 1, 2, and 3, we need to take this cloak off of you, take the cloak off of you, and take the cloak off of you, and head on down to some of our lesser used heroes in the dark faction. Heck, I actually haven't even leveled them up properly after rebuilding them, so I guess this is a really good time to do that. And I don't even actually know if the nodes I picked are great. I'm probably gonna go away from crit damage and stuff, go for precision and things. So not gonna worry about X upgrades. We're gonna throw on the big cloak onto you. I think we're gonna probably go with some more offensive stats here, like this. And yeah, it should be fine for now. So we got Patricia as one of these heroes. We have, of course, Elena, which again, we don't really need to upgrade much of anything here. We're going to throw another one of these cloaks on if my eyes can actually see it. There it is. Enabling should be fine as well. I'm not going to go too deep into the way that these characters are set up at all. I actually don't even have an Alakita copy. That's pretty interesting. And again, we're going to run a pretty similar setup. So here's what I'm going to do. I know I got a free one sitting here, right? Where's my Alakita at? There it is. We got a free one. Let's just give her Unawakening and see what it ends up being. If it's God tier, cool. It looks like it's a solid C tier, C minus. C minus. Okay, that's fine by me. Let's now jump in and see how powerful these secondary heroes that we don't do much with can actually perform. 38 of 45 it was actually one of the furthest ones we had gotten to besides it, because we used to have a Lord of Fear Aspen, and then eventually we got stuck right here. So let's throw this team in with a bunch of y'all. I actually don't even know which one is the best. Control immunity might be pretty good. Damage reduction might be good. Oh wait, no, hold on. Isn't this the reduce all enemies control immunity? That one might be good. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Elena. I think that's the play here. We got the Phoenix, we got a lot of power, we got carries who are going to revive. Let's actually see how this turns out, because I honestly have not a clue. Of course, our carries are going to go down pretty easily. Granted, they do have dodge built in, and they're going to revive, which might absorb some hits. I don't know. The big question is, how will this team fare? Honestly, the back row looks pretty untouched. The downside here is we only get shields from our Phoenix with this team, but damage does not seem to be an issue at all, especially with Patricia leading the charge. I don't know what type of damage Alakita is going to do. Not bad. Elena, actually, Phantom Fire Elena kind of coming through. So let's see if we can actually make it through all 10 of these attempts and just get straight up W's with this secondary team, because to be honest, this should be my second strongest lineup, I feel like, simply because of what we built in our huge mistake yesterday. Again, we're gonna have to see though, because I don't know if our heroes are gonna live. We do have a lot of healing on this team, so long as we're not getting one shot and we're dodging and stuff, there's a chance here. Our Patricia did get CC'd though, but she does have a big active coming up. Let's see what type of damage it puts out. Pretty solid. Took down the main boss, which is the big one. Be kind of cool if we get to 40. Granted, I don't know if we can, but we just have so many stats between the new Grimoire and everything. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Alakita went down pretty easily there though. So let's see how far we can take this. I can't imagine many of these waves right here are going to cause us many problems. Carries being in the front row and dodging, not that bad, honestly. Because even though they don't have the cloaks on, which I guess we could give the cloaks to carry too, that would be interesting. That would actually be interesting, just giving the 3 carries the cloaks to see if they can survive a little better. I just thought of that. That's actually something to be cool because, you know, carries already dodge, and giving them more dodge rate seems pretty powerful if I do say so myself. So that might be one thing we could do, go grab it off of our other Transcendence heroes right now. Patricia can probably take out this whole lineup. Alakita getting some damage in. Yeah, it's very chip away damage for this type of team for sure. It's not big bursty or anything, but Patricia I figured was going to be the hard carry here. Carries get it. But let's go ahead and just take this, and this. Head on over to the Dark Faction to... Oh, they don't even have gear. Yep, perfect. You picked the right one. You got the right one. You got the right one. I mean, honestly, maybe Amun-Ra's could be good too. Oh man, actually Amun-Ra's might be pretty sweet. Getting like shields up in round 2 if they dodge enough, that would be really awesome if that's possible. But I think we can get Sea 40 done here. I honestly think we can with a very budget team. Budget for what we have compared to our Lights army at least. We have so many extra stats. I don't think we're going to make it far into the 40s to be honest, because that's when the next difficulty really ramps up once you get to 41. Yeah, these carries are doing a pretty good job surviving now, and especially considering they can drain energy, that's really big for us. See this big active from Alakita coming next. It's alright. It was okay. Of course, we got some stuns going out, which is really, really good. This wave is tankier, but they don't revive, so it makes it a lot easier. There we go. Get on to here, and I wonder how far we can take it. I'm a little apprehensive for some of our other factions, especially I think like, I don't know if we have any Fortress Transcendence heroes, so seeing how far regular Fortress heroes can make it probably won't be very far. Granted, if they have some like, if they have Void Imprinting, if they have all these other stats, then yeah, but like our carries are the perfect example. They're E5 heroes and they still are like wet paper towels. Like you're just going to shred right through them. Alakita did go down too. Does Alakita have Unbending Will? I guess I need to check that to make sure. But on top of this, we also have Elena, which gives tons of dodge rate too. So it's kind of a really cool team here with these cloaks. Man, we actually almost died right there. That was a little sketchy. Keeping the energy down. Good, good, good. Elena putting in work. Let's check our Alakita real quick. Alakita, where are you? Down the bottom here. Yeah, no, you got Unbending Will. You're just really squishy right now, like super duper squishy. All right, Sea 40 in dark, budget team. Let's get it done. Let's see if it's possible. Feel like we can probably get this done. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage coming in. We need Elena to really start stacking up that dodge rate for us. Oh no, Elena went down already. We do have a lot of curses, or the energy drain, which is good, so we're not going to be taking active skills, luckily. And if the carries can keep getting those marks out, that would be amazing. But our Alakita is not hitting very hard just yet. Oh no, there's no mark on the boss. That means the boss is going to hit pretty hard. Looks like we're fine. We got some shielding from our Phoenix too. We're getting some good chip damage in every single time here. And as the Phoenix puts more and more dots out, we'll be able to do a little more damage. I wonder if putting a Drake on this team would have been better. I don't know if Drake can probably dodge better, especially with this artifact. And then he would be lowering the defense of one target at least. That might actually be better, honestly. Taking one of these carries out of the lineup here. And her gear. So let's take out the one without an imprint, or without an awakening, and go to the Drake instead. Let's throw the Drake in the team and see if that makes a difference chipping away at the damage here. So find the carry without it, put the Drake in there. I'm going to put the Drake in the back row still, I think, though. Let's see how that turns out right there, because I want to get 40 done. We can do it. The Drake putting the defense down means that target's going to take a lot of extra damage potentially, and he does have innately a very high dodge chance in combination with Elena and the artifact. Means he could survive a lot longer probably than the carry. Now the defense down is jumping around on the targets depending on who has the lowest HP. It is working pretty good because the two targets that have had defense down are the lowest two right now, like by quite a bit. The downside is he's not going to revive like a carry would. And at this point, we need to like dodge almost everything. Man, Trish's damage just isn't really there, it feels like. Oof, we need to dodge. If we're not dodging, this is bad. Great. Luckily, though, those carries in the front row are absorbing a ton of the hits so that they're not hitting the back row at all. We're going to finally take a target down this round here. But it is one of the ones that revives, which means more hits still. We took the... Oh, that was actually a really good round. And now we got to work on the boss. This next active might be the win. Close. All right, we got the W. That is actually surprising. I was not expecting that to happen. Now, when it comes to this, I think we're probably going to get killed here now because there's a big difficulty jump, I feel like. But, man, I mean, with dodging, like, you can dodge anything. As long as you have enough damage to in 15 rounds, like, it doesn't really matter how much damage the enemy's doing if you're just causing them to miss every single one of their attacks. And if Elena stays alive, this could be pretty big, actually. All right, we're getting some CC out as well, which is nice, and we're just energy draining them constantly. I love that, like, petrify animation down here. It looks so cool. I love it. Yeah, it looks like the damage will be there, too. Granted, I think these are the ones that revive, right? Yeah, these are the ones that revive still. Means we got to kill them all twice. There's one in the back that still has quite a bit of HP. But eventually that defense down will end up on that target. Gotta kill them all. 3 of them one more time. Oh, wait, an additional one. Granted, we got plenty of rounds. Yeah, looks like we're good. Plenty of damage. Love it. Alakita finally doing some decent damage, too. Let's try to skip these 2 here and see if they're just one-taps. They are. So really, it's going to come down to this boss wave, I think. So we got one more. We'll do one more attempt. Let's see if 41 is possible with our current team setup that's nowhere near max like we have on our light army. So what is gonna happen here? I'm wondering if we have enough damage is the big thing. We need Elena, Phantom Fire Elena, to survive and keep the dodge layers up, though. Like, really need those extra dodge layers. So we need Phantom Fire Elena to not die here. Get some good shielding out. Drake is still alive, which is cool. Oh, he died. I spoke too soon. Elena's still alive, though. So, again, more dodge layers coming out. Those little shimmery, wavy things. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. It might be possible with the right RNG, but I don't know if we have the time for it right now with spending more gems. So, we're going to wait. But 40 is definitely possible with our team. I'm intrigued to see what faction you guys name in the comments down below. Who should we do next? As far as Transcendence heroes, we got what? We got potentially some okay shadow damage just because of one hero right here. Because we got light, dark, forest, light, dark, light, abyss, forest. I mean, really, if we're not going into the forest faction or shadow faction, our abyss, oh my gosh, is in a bad spot. And even our fortresses. Maybe we can do something with Holmes Young's. I have no clue. To be honest, I don't think we're going to make any progress. Well, I mean, we do have Queen. Queen can carry. She can definitely carry. Maybe doing a Betty type team and seeing how it works out could work. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I figure this would be a lot of fun. Plus, on top of that, we're getting a bunch of these things just to have for the future. So 40 is clear. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.